All right, guys, I guess we are connected. So let me apply the filter. As usual, yes, it's applied already. Okay, so we are about to begin with our coding session. Okay, and you can do anything along with me. You can maybe decide to do some maths. You can decide to learn some philosophy, or you can decide to code your own project, and we can have some chat, chit chat on our live stream whenever you feel like. So let us begin. Do I have to share this to someone in order to get? I think I must share this. Um, um, Never mind. I'm just using high volume tabs in order to attract some viewers. Although um, I think that's it. No. Uh, um, I'm going to copy this one and post it over here. Maybe I should post that on Twitter too, but there are few people which I do not. There are few people which I do not want this video to be seen by, or this live stream to be watched by. So I'm being live. Yes, yes, I am being live. Oh. I'm going to post same thing over here and post that. जो होगा देखा जाएगा. We are going to code sandbox. So the thing with this is that I started it about a month ago, or you can say 20 days ago, but I'm still not able to finish it because I was not focusing on it completely. I had some other things to get done, and like I had some other priorities, and I have to also tell you that. Sorry, I also have to say that. Yeah, see, I will also have to let you know that this live stream is the first live stream on this channel, and it's going to be really, really small because I am sitting in the office and anyone at any time can show up. So I would have to put a close to it abruptly. Okay. So just because I do not like the coding environment, or sorry, the development environment of the code sandbox, not exactly the development environment, but I do not like the interface of the code sandbox because it's very buggy. It's clean, no doubt it is clean, minimal, but it just does not seem to work properly. So I'm going to open it inside the code, VS code. And please do let me know if you all need some background music, that some service section. What is that? I do not want to be outside. Nice. What does this mean? Micro memory of the micro VM is 5, that is 3.52. Click to inspect. Configured and configured and configured. And if I click to the open preview wala thing, it may take me to the preview of the app. Okay. No thanks. Sure. Whenever I do this, or what I have to do, what's this one? It looks like the dev server has not been started yet. Start from the editor. I don't want to do that. Is there any way to kill this? Anyways, इसको we will do exit ना. This is increasing unnecessary load. Does this reduce our memory usage? Okay, it reduced our memory usage. The badge is gone from here, so certainly, certainly it has reduced our memory usage. So, okay, we're going to minimize the screen because I want to make this mobile first, and I will think of the desktop later, but mobile first is necessary because in India, not many people use desktop for such websites. I may be wrong, but that has been the case so far. Mm, I need to install some important plugin because I have installed the code insider for the first time, so it might have lost all the plugins. Sorry. It's important. It's really important to install Tailwind plugin. Do we have any concurrent viewers right now? Let's go to chat. Oh, no, we don't have any. It's fine even if I don't have any. अरे भाई now we can continue with the main stuff. ठीक है तो what I need to do is that I'm going to touch this footer section later. I need to add a page for contact, a separate page for contact. Initially, I was thinking of a model where I will just show the contact details such as email and phone number and the location of the office itself. But now I think that I will also like to make the process, the entire process of reaching out to the office much easier. What I will do is that I will simply make a separate page and there I will allow, maybe I will let the user to chat directly, or what I can do is that I can put a form there, which is very usual thing to do, like put a contact form and maybe receive emails or like direct those contact details towards our email or do something about it, है ना? तो since this is Next.js, the good thing about this is that since this is Next.js, what I can do is that I can store that info into SQLite table or directly, or I can, well, I can do that with React as well, but I can make some API in order to store that, because I do not know what I'm speaking of, but let's see. The first part is to actually understand how the page-based routing works on Next.js. So we may need to open another browser. Open Edge because it's my favorite browser. Never mind. And I'm going to go to Next.js docs. I don't need to learn Next.js. Sorry, I need to go to the docs section. Okay. Here we are. Now just get big enough for reaching the menu. अरे नहीं यार, चलो कोई बात नहीं, कंसेंट चलेगा. Why would you want to have cookies? इसमें cookies की क्या जरूरत है? Routing, data fetching. Okay, this is important for me. Routing, defining routes. Okay, Last time I remember that the docs were a little bit outdated in comparison to the version of the Next.js we are running, and this may have wrong information on it, because I did try to do a page based route. Sorry, it was a file based route or a page based route. I don't know. Pages and layout, defining a route, creating a route, dashboard. Oh, looks like they have updated the docs accordingly. Yes, so they do have updated the docs. What you do is, in order to make a, like, if I need to make a contacts page, a different page, what I will do is that I will simply make a folder named contact, and then inside that I will make a file known as page.js, or in my case it's page.ts or tsx. So it will automatically detect that page and will render, like, replace the child component in the layout, replace the child prop at the layout from page.tsx to this page.tsx, from pages.tsx to this page.tsx. So let's try this actually. Mm, I do. I did create one actually. Yes, so I've already done this. There was nothing new about it. Ah, okay. I was not faking it. I was not trying to fake it. I actually forgot that I did something similar, but all I remember that this is how it is done. ठीक है, तो मेरे ऊपर चढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है. It's okay. Can you help us? I will wait till 25. About, देखो अभी awesome guys, just tell me everything you want in the boot, then we will start on working. फ्री जाओगे तभी को तो करेंगे, करोगे. These, I will make these guys join my live stream. अरे तेरी, this this is this. Actually, they are speaking about, or they are talking about the bot, which this guy wants, like Sagar Bhai wants a bot to be developed for his business, but I was unable to do it since I did not have much knowledge at that time. So YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth. Likewise, so पर क्यों, काहे भाई, बार बार ऐसा काहे हो रहा है? ओ वी हैव वन कॉन्करेंट व्यूअर। कौन है ये, मैं ही हूँ क्या? इसको लगता है चैट लाइव में। हाय भाई। ज्वाइन करना भाई, क्या कर रहा है? ज्वाइन कर। अरे बढ़िया भाई, बढ़िया। दो, देखो दो आ गए यार, दो व्यूअर्स आ गए भाई, विक्की भाई भी आ गए अपने। हाउ यू डूइंग? अरे विक्की भाई तुम सब जानते हो हाउ यू डूइंग। क्या लिख रहे हो ऐसे अंग्रेजी में? यहाँ प्रोफेसर जैसे ज्वाइन करता हूँ। वी हैव वन मोर कॉन्करेंट व्यूअर। भाई वांस जैसे व्यूज काउंट नहीं होते क्या? डू कोडिंग, हाँ वही कर रहा हूँ। तो देखो, आई ऑलरेडी क्रिएटेड दिस कॉन्टैक्ट वाला फोल्डर। अब मैं क्या करूंगा कि अब मैं ऐसे जाऊंगा, ऐसे मैं कॉन्टैक्ट लिखूंगा, नहीं 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 नहीं, ऐसे मैं लिखूंगा कॉन्टैक्ट। अरे तेरी, ऐसे मैं लिखूंगा कॉन्टैक्ट, और ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट, कॉन्टैक्ट में ये लिख, कुछ भी लिख के देगा, वैसे कुछ नहीं लिख के, हाँ ZXC कुछ भी लिख के देगा ब्लैक। नहीं नहीं भाई, ये सब नहीं करना। ये दिस हैपेंड बिकॉज ऑफ द कोड सैंडबॉक्स एडिटर। ठीक है, आई कैन नॉट एडिट फाइल्स प्रॉपरली एंड नॉट सेव इट, तो ये ZXC एंड दिस बोथ अपीयर टुगेदर। डू कोडिंग, हाँ अभी भी है भाई, अभी भी है। थैंक यू विकी भाई, थैंक यू सागर भाई, हूसो एवर हियर। ठीक है, तो भाई चलो काम करें। ZXC यहाँ पे लिखा आ गया, तो मतलब अपन ने राउटिंग सक्सेसफुली कर ली। अब क्या करना है? हाँ, अब what I will do is that I will import the, or actually instead of it would be much better to have the navbar common to each and every page, but still this, the scale of this project is not big. We will import the navbar to this, import inside the navbar.tsx. We have navbar, so I'll go here and import navbar from, since I have to go back 2 times, like since I have to go back a level, I will use 2 dots here, and then I will go to the components folder, and then inside the components folder I will go to the common folder, and inside the common folder I have the navbar.tsx. So navbar.tsx should work. I don't know why it didn't work. Navbar is declared, but its value is never used. Cannot find the module components common navbar.tsx. मेरे को अभी देखने तो थोड़ी एंजाइटी हो रही है. Who joined and there are 4 views. Wow. Like you guys joined and rejoined again and again. And I don't know why I'm not able to stick to the live wala thing here. कोई है यहाँ? Anyone here? There is one more group where I can share this live stream, but I don't want to share there because it would appear very embarrassing. The current bitrate is higher than the recommended bitrate. I will set up this later, Anna. चलो लोगों ने छोड़ दिया साथ. People left the live, but it's okay. We will still do something about it. Like we cannot do anything about it. All we can do is keep coding in ourselves. Oh. What do we have here? This module is not found. Component spelling सही है. We are a level inside the contact. Right, if I put 2 dots in front, then we actually go a level back, and after that we can navigate to components and then common, then navbar.tsx, but I'm not able to find navbar.tsx. So how? Okay, either I have done something really wrong. Okay, we can get a good idea if I go to the do I have the nav bar in the hero section? No, I don't have the nav bar. Maybe it is because of the import alias, Hannah. This is the issue because of the import alias. So you can try this. क्योंकि ट्राई करने में क्या जा रहा है. तो you can go back to page.tsx and add an add here. कुछ नहीं होने वाला. This was a stupid idea, but it's okay. What if I do this? कुछ नहीं होने वाला. Stupid idea. Navbar is declared but not used. I wouldn't have to check the Navbar is declared an important path in India and will not be port path can and will be a second porting expression is अच्छा. तो मैंने तो बहुत भसड़ मचाई है. फिर बाद में देखेंगे इसके बारे में. तो I just want to know how does this works. ठीक है. अच्छा ये सब छोड़ो, तुम मुझे ये बताओ. Tell me if you can find ठीक है, I will do this. You can find, let's say if you can find page dot tsx, if you can find that. No, you cannot find page dot tsx. It does found the page dot tsx. Almost declared, almost declared, but its value is not usable. अच्छा. What if I do this? It may take some time to build. I have not enabled autosave. So yes, please. Yes, please. It's working. Apparently, it is working. It did render the entire home inside of it. So it does work. So what I would do is, again, I would try to reach the components and the common components. Common, and inside the common common, and inside the common I have the, what do I have? I have navbar. Navbar.tsx. This should technically do the stuff without doing anything. Okay. Cannot find, cannot find this folder. Is the spelling for components correct? components. 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 Okay. कुछ तो गड़बड़ नहीं दिख रही यार. Why does it have to be like this? Common. Common. navbar.tsx. Everything seems to be fine. तो फिर क्या दिक्कत? Are we actually able to get into? Why does this have issue in importing something which is so easy? Actually, I have the copy of the components outside. This will make the This will make the app directory cluttery. It will fill the app directory with clutter. And I don't want this. Roman Saini, founder of an academy, looks like Bibhuti. सही में I need to check the founder of an academy. I did not know about him. Yeah, please do not compare me to people like that. क्योंकि नो दिखने से तो कुछ हो नहीं रहा है मेरा. अरे this might be because of this picture. It might be because of this picture. अच्छा लग रहा हूँ मैं, ऐसा दिख रहा हूँ क्या? रुक जाओ, मेरे को देखने दो. कैमरे में लग रहा हूँ मैं ऐसा लग रहा हूँ क्या? हम्म. कुछ 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 तो हो सकता है. कुछ कुछ हो सकता है ऐसे. लाइव स्ट्रीम पे क्या चल रहा है भाई? ये दिक्कत ये है ना कि लाइव में कुछ ना कहीं स्टटर मार रहा है, जिसके कारण से मेरी लाइव स्ट्रीम पीछे छूट जा रही है. इन द सेंस तुम्हारे पास भी लाइव दिखाई नहीं दे रहा होगा एग्जैक्टली मैं कब क्या बोल रहा हूँ. चलो कोई ना. वही है भाई, ऐसे लोगों से कंपेयर मत किया करो यार प्लीज, दिल दुखता है मेरा. मैं एकदम छोटा ही रख दूं क्या? ऐसे ऐसे कर दूं एकदम ऐसे ऐसे? नहीं. ये देखो, it again went to being on playback mode. I don't know why it's happening again and again. Maybe it's just because of bitrate it cannot catch up. I mean, the bitrate is too high for the playback, not my live stream. It's too high for the playback. So sometimes the server is failing to play back high bitrate videos, and my playback is lagging behind for some reason. So similar style of talking, similar physique, सब same. मुझे पता है. नहीं, मुझे पता है नहीं, अरे सागर भाई, सागर भाई स्टिल वाचिंग भाई. बट दिस इज व्हाई आई सेड दिखता है ऐसा, नॉट यू. मतलब मेरे जैसे दिखते हैं. मतलब एसआर के मेरे जैसा दिखता है. तो मैं एसआर के जैसा ऐसे नहीं. अरे भाई, अरे भाई, अभी भी देख रहे क्या? So these third party YouTube clients are not able to. I mean, I don't know if Vans is a third party YouTube client or not, but these are not able to register your views. मैं हाँ, मिनिमाइज करने पर व्यूअर गायब हो जाए. क्या? मैं दुकान में बैठा हूँ. हाँ भाई, व्यूअर दिक्कत यही है. मतलब कॉन्करेंट व्यूअर्स मुझे नहीं दिखा रहा. If you are still listening to this, तुम्हें तुम्हें पता होगा मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ. पेपर, यूट्यूब इज स्लो, यूट्यूब इज स्लो, so is this Bibhuti Vromi is flesh? सागर भाई के आगे कोई बोल सकता है क्या? सकता है क्या? ए सागर भाई, बी फॉर वेरी एलन। हाँ भाई, समझ गया, बी फॉर वेरी एलन। बी फॉर विभूति। अच्छा, चलो यार, बढ़िया है। सागर भाई ने थोड़ा इमोशनल सपोर्ट दिया। इसका क्या मतलब है यार? ना करो रोज भाई, इसका क्या मतलब है भाई? भाई चलो, कम से कम दो लोगों ने तो एंटरटेन किया अपने को। बढ़िया। अब कंटिन्यू करते हैं। सागर भाई, इफ यू आर वॉचिंग देन इट्स ग्रेट, इफ यू आर नॉट वॉचिंग कोई बात नहीं, फिर कभी मिलेंगे। तो अभी अपना काम कंटिन्यू करते हैं, है ना? तो यही है अपन की पूरी प्रॉब्लम, ठीक है? देर इज नो मॉड्यूल corresponding to this or its corresponding time declaration or its corresponding time declarations. I hope this video will stay forever. जब बीडी आदमी हो जाएगा, बीडी आदमी, बड़ा आदमी हो जाए, बड़ा आदमी हो जाएगा तो मैं ये वीडियो सबको दिखाऊंगा। हाँ दिखाना यार, क्यों नहीं भाई, जरूर भाई, कोई दिक्कत नहीं भाई। ये वीडियो तो फॉरएवर रहेगी भाई यूट्यूब में। मैंने और भी बहुत सारी वीडियो डाली है जो तुम लोगों को दिखाई नहीं देगी अभी। तुम लोगों को तब दिखाई देगी जब मैं शायद स्केल कर जाऊंगा, मतलब शायद, आई डोंट नो, मुझे नहीं पता। मतलब ऐसे ही पड़ी हुई है वो। अ, मैं चाहता तो हूँ डेली व्लॉग्स कंटिन्यू करना, पर मैं डेली व्लॉग्स भी बनाता हूँ, शायद से बोलूँगा बनाता हूँ। अभी कुछ दिन से मैंने बनाना बंद कर दिया, तो वो तो पूरा का पूरा हिंदी है। वो तो उसमें तुमको हर वीडियो हिंदी में मिल जाएगी। यहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा आई एम ट्राइंग टू एनफोर्स इंग्लिश बिकॉज आई डू हैव टू इम्प्रूव माई कम्युनिकेशंस। नो मैटर व्हाट इंटरव्यू, एवरीवन ट्राइज टू झाड़ो इन इंग्लिश, ठीक है? तो I do have to improve my English communication particularly, and also English opens you to a pool of larger audience। मतलब क्या है कि अगर I would only keep making videos in Hindi, I have this fear, although this fear is not ethical, this fear is not valid, because I have seen influencers who make videos in Hindi as well, but I have this fear कि it would be limited to just an intersection of the Hindi and English speaking audience, जो अभी हो भी रहा है। लाइक अभी तो मैं बीच बीच में हिंदी बोल ही रहा हूँ, तो I don't want that to happen. That's why I'm trying to enforce or speak as much English as I can, ठीक है? I मतलब समझ जाओ। चलो सागर भाई गए, अब अपन अपना काम करते हैं, ठीक है? Mhm. कुछ भी लिख रहा हूँ मैं, बस कर रहा हूँ ऐसे ही। कुछ भी लिख दिया। आ, अरे जावा स्क्रिप्ट करनी है भाई। I cannot describe my problem. मतलब the problem the issue I'm facing right now is that I'm not able to understand what should I write in order to import the nav bar, which is actually at the same level of the, sorry, it's two level deeps, and inside the different directory. Let me explain. um Scally draw, Scally draw. So erase all of this. ठीक है, delete मारो, delete this as well. So let's say this is our home directory. ठीक है, everything, like this is the root directory basically. So I will say this is root. ठीक है, this is the project root. I have a folder here known as contacts. Inside this contact folder, I have the program, not the program, but I have the script for contact named page.js. ठीक है, and there is another folder alongside of the contacts, which is for the components. ठीक है, and inside of this I have another folder which is basically describing the components in the common section, means common area of the page, which is supposed to be same overall, कि हर जगह it will be same. ठीक है, तो common section. In here I have three separate components. ठीक है, I have one is navbar. ठीक है, यहाँ पे कुछ भी तो होगा, I don't know. ठीक है, it's footer, it's maybe let's say button. ठीक है, तो what I need to do is that I need to import the nav bar from here inside this, but I'm not able to understand how can I write the path, import path for this. ठीक है, because in Linux what you do, generally in Linux what happens is, let me actually turn on WSL. Okay, and WSL is not. So in Linux, what happens is, let's suppose that I am inside threaded folder. Okay, cd. So in order to go a level or a step back, what I will do is do two dots. So oh sorry, what I do is to write two dots instead of path. So I'm back to the root folder. Okay, where the folder where I begin, I'm back to that folder. है or actually it's not about going back to the folder we begin, it's about going one level back. So two dots represent you are going one level back, and one single dot is going to represent that you want to access things from that directory only. Like suppose if I do this and write threaded, it is the same as cding into threaded. Okay, but let's say I would want to go back and come back to thread it again. So what I will do is I've gone back and I will come back to thread it. Okay, it's as simple. So therefore I was writing these two dots in front of the path. We were able to successfully import this page.tsx onto our page.tsx again, and we were able to import the home component from the page.tsx, which is outside inside the root folder, to the page.tsx, which is inside the contact folder. Anna. But it's finding it hard to, like, it's finding a hard time in order to find this module navbar.tsx, and I am clueless. ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है? Why? 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 बोलो why? What if I do this? Hey problem, hey. Not making sense. Problem ही तो है. अच्छा, what if I do this? अच्छा ठीक है. What if I do this? In thumbo. What if I do this? What did just happen? Was it? But it did not work when I was trying to do it earlier. ठीक है. I was trying to use import alias, लेकिन it was giving error in the start. Or did I not try this? Anyways, it's about 48 minutes since we are trying to do this. This is such a silly thing to do. Such a silly thing to do. If we can have a voice chat today, even you guys want me to type and send you the plan to the for the recharge bot. Voice chats. I am comfortable more with voice chats. Today what I have to do is that I will go home and probably don't use computer much. I will go to sleep today very early, and I will try to solve a lead code problem in morning time, in early morning. So that is that. I'm not going to watch my life, or I am going to watch my life after some time. The thing with YouTube is that you have to be really consistent in order to get organic traffic. Okay, like YouTube starts recommending your content only if you are uploading daily on schedule. Okay, you have your schedule of uploading, no matter if it is weekly, it is bi-weekly or daily, but YouTube really respects the consistency thing. So a very healthy upload cycle is weekly, and if you are a absolute chad person, you can wait for years, then it's the very healthy upload cycle will be a monthly cycle. Okay, not a healthy upload cycle, but you can think out of the content which is actually, you can actually think of good content, and as well as have the benefit of not breaking off your cycle. YouTube only sees cycle as important thing. Okay? If you want your video to get promoted by itself, just upload on a regular basis. That's it. So, without wasting much time, let us now. You guys might have been wondering that why I'm not making the navbar actually common to all of the components. Okay, it's because there may be times where I won't need navbar everywhere. Okay, there may be times where I won't need navbar, so I will not have navbar there. अब ठीक है, तो nice. Now what I would have to do is I would have to look for a way in order to integrate the Google Maps wala section here. Google Maps page, your React page. Pretty neat. ठीक है. So what I have to do is simply npx create Google Maps app, go cd Google Maps app. No, I don't need this I don't need this because I'm not creating just a Google Maps page. ठीक है, इसलिए ठीक है. ठीक है, ऐसे ऐसा नहीं है कि मुझे कुछ समझ नहीं आ रहा, मुझे आ रहा है तो भाई आई एम गोइंग टू इंस्टॉल npm install use places auto complete। ये क्या है? places auto complete next is to install necessary dependencies for google maps area and so on to use to don't laugh at me मेरे को I still have doubt in very basic things. How to save a dependency in JSON. Save production. I need to save it for both production and development purpose. ठीक है, file you can so I guess I will write it without any dev or production flag, है ना? तो we go here, we copy this और फिर उसके बाद we do this। इसमें what we will do is that at the end we will write save। ऐसे ही होता है ना? Yeah, this is save। तो जाओ, मैंने I did not tell you to run। ठीक है, अभी क्या किया बे? टर्मिनल क्लोज हो गया। Looks like the terminal got closed। Oh, it actually switched the terminal। Here is R। That terminal is only showing the it's not stats, we will say। Yeah, it is actually showing us that the development server is running or live or not। ठीक है, it's not of our use। What's more important to us is actually it is of our use but it's not our concern right now। So this page will be up and running fine, there is no issue, है ना? क्योंकि we just installed a dependency, we did not do anything, we did not fuck up। Boot react from React। I guess I'm going to copy or paste all of this। ठीक है, instead of export default I would replace the app with map and I guess it wants me to copy React for some reason, जो कि I don't know why, but still I will copy this and I'll So there is this weird thing about the programs online. Why do they import React from React? Is that there is some abstraction that we are not able to see? Like, because if you import React from React, you must be using it somewhere, na? Ki React dot a component, React dot a use effect, React dot. But they simply write import React from React, and it works without importing React. To be honest, it works without importing React. You can actually run a React app without writing an import statement for React or entire React itself. So I still did not understand why do people write this every now and then. Yeah. So should I make a different component for map, or let us keep, actually it will help us later. If the maps component will help us later, because I've had a requirement from, like, the client has told me to, he wants cards for several locations. Just similar to the carousel that we added for vehicles from ShatCN, he wants card for the location. So instead of creating, I would like, I would, um, this is a map container style, and I would like to have some way in order to pass these information as props. I would pass this information and as props to this app, and let's not think much, because it would be, yeah, it is redundant bit of code, but for now let us not think that much. Okay. कहाँ है बेयर एरर? सबसे पहले I would like to change this name from app to maps, or actually G maps. ठीक है, तो here libraries, this library. Just wait. Google Maps API key, and then we have libraries. So in libraries we are going to have places. ठीक है, a string array is not assignable to the type library array. The type string is not assignable to the type library. ठीक है, the expected type comes from property libraries, which is declared here on type. ठीक है, the problem is that this is simply a JS code. They did not thought it out. So whenever you see something which you have not thought it out, what you do in such cases is wait, it's an object na. So what you do in such cases is you do this. You add any, and any keyword will basically solve all of your problems. I do not know how did it go away, but this is how it is. We have some water. Okay, let me actually go to the content live. How can I watch my life? How can I was there. I know that I am live, but how I can watch my live by my link only. Yeah. One watching now, that is me. One watching now, that is me. I'm going to make it mute. I'm going to drink some water. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I just wonder how old MacBook Air 2020, uh, old MacBook Air 2016 or 2017 will perform in terms of streaming while streaming and coding. Yeah. I have one 2017 MacBook Air behind, and I really like it. Like something, I like retro futuristic stuff. It is retro, but it's futuristic in a sense. It is still ahead of time if you look into it closely. But it has been now, like, it has been about 10 years to that MacBook right now. Like it has been more than 10 years. It was launched about 2012, and today is 22. It has been is about the original design is about 12 years old at this point. Anyway, I really don't want apps. So what I am going to do is that replace your API key with the API key involved in the structure. So Google, get an API key to use Google Maps API. You need to obtain an API key from the Google Cloud Platform console. Follow the steps. Um, I'm going to use my burner account for this. ठीक है तो actually it's okay to use this account. कोई problem नहीं. I'll have to hide it from you guys. रुक जाओ. मैं खुद का I make my camera feed big. ठीक है. Now you cannot see the screen, but all you can see is me. तो enjoy. क्या हुआ कि where do we need to go in order to get the API keys? We need to go to Google Cloud Platform console. ठीक है तो cloud. अस्सी गूगल क्लाउड प्लेटफॉर्म जा रहा जी. क्लाउड I go to console and ना जी here agree and continue. लोगों को दिखा दूं क्या? Like wait a minute. This is how Google Cloud Platform looks. ठीक है. This actually has too many options. This makes me wonder कि भाई how big Google is, like Google back in days. ठीक है. Every day they are adding something new and like integrating new features, or maybe they are trying to make multiple backends talk to each other. But there are so many services that it makes me like, it makes it seems almost impossible to have such a robust backend, like, they have countless services which can talk to each other, countless services. And this is what makes me wonder that how people manage to survive at Google, like to be able to develop such things. Okay, so I'm going to get myself a Maps API key, and I'm going to I will have to hide this in order to have an API key. So what can you do with those API keys? I don't know. I don't have any idea what you can do with that, but it's certainly very important for me to hide it. अरे era bazaar. You go to embed maps, and inside embedding maps you go to keys and credentials, and inside the keys and credential what you do is you agree accept. ठीक है, तेरे it's going to give you two offers. सबसे पहले डिस्काउंट, कैंसिल एट एनी टाइम विदाउट फीस, फिर उसके बाद स्टैंडर्ड प्राइसिंग वगैरह वगैरह. अरे यार, इट्स पेड भाई, इट्स पेड भाई. पेमेंट प्लेटफॉर्म नेम एंड एड्रेस. नहीं यार, can I not get a free API key in foreign transactions? भाई यार, ना हो पाएगा. Not possible. What we can do is we can look for something similar to Open Map, or something which can talk to Google Map, but all we have to do is or I'm looking at the wrong option in the first place. Create a new project or select an existing project. Enable the Google Map JavaScript API for your project and generate API for your project. ठीक है, तो इसने बोला कि what we should do is that we should go to the Google Cloud वाला thing. ठीक है, I don't want to embed maps. Instead, I just take me to the Google Map. ठीक है, my maps project. नहीं करना, क्या करना है? अब what it's telling me to do is go select an existing project, enable the Google Maps JavaScript API, create a new or select an existing project, enable the Google Maps JavaScript API. पर write an application with the cloud code. कहाँ से होता है ये काम? API and services, enable API and service credentials, and going to enable API and services. So BigQuery library, JavaScript APIs, enable APIs and services. So I'm going to search for Java maps JavaScript API. Found it. Okay. So I'm going to enable the maps JavaScript API and I don't know what's going to happen, but hey yo. Okay, it's ultimately it is asking me to pay. ठीक है, ये देखो. Okay, ये देखो. Ultimately, it is asking me to pay. या तो discount or standard, which I'm not going to do either ways. ठीक है, because it's. So what we will do is that we will look for something open maps. Open map service in India. Free and open map service in India. Bharat Maps. Nice. To go to the GIS portal. They are working actually. Finally, government is making some organizations which make sense, okay, which does some work if not at all, okay, which does some work which makes sense. Because I have seen ministries for something which, sorry, I have seen organizations for something, government organizations for something which is absolutely useless, or I don't know why they exist basically. So this one seems very good. And their website design is okay, like it's great, I would say, but the service should work equally. Okay. There's one thing which I hate about government services and their website is that they use Angular for most of the part. Okay, I have no experience with Angular, but I think once I saw that on Fireshift video, once I saw about Angular on the Fireshift video, and I started to realize that Angular is unnecessarily complicated. React is so simple when compared to Angular, and I do not know why Angular is being used in big projects and why it is called enterprise grade. But again, like if you want to do your work quickly as possible, React is the best. And I think some people are more inclined to Svelte. I have not tried Svelte, but I have heard good things about Svelte. So you can try Svelte if your priorities are developing great projects in short amount of time. But if you are looking like trying to get a job in private sector, then there is no match to React. React has huge number of jobs. Like um, I don't know. Like I have not been in the market till now. I have not entered to the market till now, so I cannot comment on that. But React is doing great, or it has been doing great since it was present in the market. Yeah, so brought to the market. It has been doing great since then. So let us head to the go to the GIS portal. Uh, okay. What makes more sense is ah is this server side rendering? Like it could not be because I see tearing in these logos. I am confused. How are they doing? Like what's happening? It's responsive, but it's really weird. I would have to say this is responsive. This is, I don't know how it is compared, but this is definitely buggy. Mm, uh, I have no comments. It gets better when you zoom in. Gets better. Gets better. Gets better. It's okay. Now it's looking fine. So instead of exploring this, I would like to area of interest, table of contents for you can export PDF, swipe tool, measure tool. I will need to make my map. ये क्या है? Generate QR, find place. मेरे को I want to go to GIS portal, old portal, feedback, contact us about us, portals. परिवेश भारत नेट स्कीम पोर्टल GIS डिपेट GIS make my map. What's this make my map? अरे तो I don't want map. I want to actually integrate Google Maps into the website. ठीक है, which is not possible, and my plan is धरा का धरा. रुक जाओ. Let us search something else. है ना? How to integrate फॉर फ्री चाहिए. हाउ डू आई यूज रिएक्ट गूगल मैप इन रिएक्ट टू यूज गूगल मैप्स इन रिएक्ट. ये कब है? So then why are you asking me for charges if all embedded AI, embed API requests are available at no charges onward? भाई तो मुझे तो सिर्फ embed API चाहिए ना. Other uses there are no short-term queries per second, long-term queries per day limit on the embed API. Maps embed API terms of restriction for complete details allowed usage है. हाँ तो कहाँ है भाई? कहाँ कहाँ किधर है भाई? कहाँ है? दिखाओ ना, हम भी तो देखें. हम भी देखें ना. मैप्स एम्बेड एपीआई और जावास्क्रिप्ट एपीआई अलग है. एक बार एम्बेड एपीआई पे जाके तो देखो. आई फ्रेम बोल रहा है. हाँ तो आई डोंट नीड टू क्रिएट एन एपीआई की, इसका मतलब प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व्ड गाइस. प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व्ड. आई फ्रेम होता है क्या रिएक्ट के अंदर? मुझे नहीं पता JSX में आई फ्रेम होता है कि नहीं होता. एक बार ट्राई करके देख लेता हूँ. नहीं जा रहा. ठीक है तो I will, it's my life, it's now or never. I only gonna live forever. And it's my life, it's now or never. I only going to live forever. क्या? It's my life. It's now or never. ई का है अलाउ फुल स्क्रीन. ई का है. मैं नहीं कर रहा फुल स्क्रीन. ओके ठीक है. मुझे नहीं करना फुल स्क्रीन. तो अब तो आ जाएगा ना. अगर मैं फुल स्क्रीन नहीं करूंगा तो अब तो आ जाना चाहिए. रेफरेंस पॉलिसी भी हटा दूं. नो रेफर व्हेन डाउनग्रेड. नहीं लो ना, मैंने हटा दिया ये भी. अब कोई दिक्कत है? अब कोनो दिक्कत? अबे वही प्रेटियर नहीं डाला यार. लाइफ में नहीं. प्रेटियर जैसे एक्सटेंशन भगवान. प्रेटियर is an God sent extension. I just need to understand when does prettier works. At what shortcuts it does work. भाई तो page.tsx में जाने का and then I suppose I do not need this. ठीक है, because Yeah, I do not need this. I do not need this. I'm not going to use JavaScript API in order to do embedding. What I am going to do is I am going to simply use this. Okay. Now the problem is that there is something wrong with the formatting, but let us see what changes has occurred on our side. Google platform rejected your request. The provided API key is invalid. अच्छा, मैंने कहाँ डाली एपीआई की? मैं तो डाल ही नहीं रहा हूँ। बॉट भाई, क्या भाई, क्या भाई, बताओ ना। मैंने क्या कर दिया भाई? भाई ये हटा दो यार यहाँ से, ये नहीं चाहिए मुझे। इसको हटाओ यहाँ से। क्या बे? क्या? बहुत प्रॉब्लम, बहुत यो प्रॉब्लम। मेरे को क्या चाहिए? व्हाट आई नीड इज, आई नीड टू यूज दिस आई फ्रेम, है ना? और उससे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है कि आई एम नॉट एबल टू फाइंड हाउ टू यूज प्रिटियर एक्सटेंशन। तो प्रिटियर एक्सटेंशन के लिए व्हाट वी विल डू इज दैट वी विल सर्च फॉर शॉर्टकट्स। ठीक है, शॉर्टकट्स के लिए कैसे सर्च करेंगे? कंट्रोल शिफ्ट पी होता है या कंट्रोल एंटर पी होता है? पता नहीं यार, वो सर्च करने को क्या होता है। I have not coded on VS Code for a long time, ठीक है? तो don't hate on me for this. अरे तेरी भैंस की टांग। ठीक है, शॉर्टकट्स, कीबोर्ड शॉर्टकट, प्रेफरेंसेस, कीबोर्ड शॉर्टकट, ओपन कीबोर्ड शॉर्टकट्स। इसमें यू सर्च फॉर प्रिटियर। ठीक है, तो ऐसा what shortcut should I make in order to prettier change configuration file with format document? इसके लिए मैं दबाऊंगा कंट्रोल ऑल्ट एफ। ठीक है, तो यस, प्रिटियर वर्क्स। तो चलो, I did not click there. अरे यार टेस्टी लग रहा है भाई. Mobile hotspot 558 GB this month. Kiwi browser. Speed test. वाह रे यार. This is like a lot of must have changed. Left Mumbai. Thane is not Mumbai. Thane is not Mumbai. Or it is Mumbai. I don't know. Is Thane Mumbai? मुझे तो बस लिखना था, मैंने लिख दिया. अरे यार बहुत पकान हो रही है, पकान. मेरी जनरल नॉलेज बहुत खराब है. आई डोंट हैव टू चेक. थाने. थाने a city in Maharashtra. Thane. It is immediate neighbor of the Mumbai city. Yes, Thane is not Mumbai. Well, Thane looks very good actually. In photos, in pictures, Thane looks good. Like, do Thane have all these high rises? Actually, Thane is better than Mumbai. Thaneli na, not Mumbai. There. By the way, Thane looks neat. Better than Mumbai. Edge 40 Neo. Built really weird. Hug. Here, read this. Antaryami. It's me. I actually don't know where did I read this, but अरे नहीं करना चाहिए था बंद. Go to history, go to the map API overview. Nice. As the SSC attribute of an attribute, you can set maps, embed AI API URL as the SSC attribute of an attribute. iframe when configured has a property the required view parameter can support a URL. Escape the place name. It's because the Q parameter can support URL escape the place name. The required Q parameter can support a URL escaped place name. ठीक है, तो मेरे को ये समझ में आया, पता है क्या समझ में आया? व्हाट आई थिंक गो टू क्विक स्टार्ट, गो टू start developing my setting up your overall project and plus ये ठीक है। तो बिलिंग सेटअप, क्रिएट अ न्यू प्रोजेक्ट। मेरे को अभी एक न्यू प्रोजेक्ट बनाना है, ठीक है। इसका नाम रखूंगा मैं, कुछ भी रख दूंगा। यू कैन हैव एटलीस्ट अप टू 10 प्रोजेक्ट्स मैंने होगा, ठीक है। प्रोजेक्ट फाइल नेम तो रखने दो, फाइल नेम तो रख दो txt gmaps, txt gmaps browse location। चल बेवतना फिर मिलेंगे, बैठ के लंबी बात करांगे। चल बेवतना फिर मिलेंगे, बैठ के लंबी बात करांगे। ये क्या है यार? नो रिसोर्सेस। चलो कोई बात नहीं, क्रिएट ऑर्गेनाइज। माफ कर दो भाई, माफ कर दो। देखो भाई, बार बार पेमेंट करने का काहे बोल रहा है भाई? स्टार्ट फ्री वाला ऑप्शन दिखा था मुझे। वापस जा, वापस जा, वापस जा। अरे नहीं करना यार, मुझे नहीं करना। देखो, मेरा नाम विभूति है और मैं it looks very weird that I have lost few teeth, but it is okay. That is that is done by Bhagwan so that I don't smile much. This car is there. It's not. It's not Skoda. Skoda is supposed to be much sleeker. जो भी है, Skoda is supposed to be much sleeker. Skoda is supposed to be much sleeker. Sleek है, को Skoda sleek है. Skoda slick, slick ape, sleek ape. चलो, तो let us do something good. Good about us, great about us. Start free. मैं तो बोल ही रहा हूँ ना तब से, स्टार्ट फ्री. कार्ड इज रिक्वायर्ड. बहुत ज्यादा ही वो हो रहा है क्या? 1920 बाई 1080 तो भेज रहा हूँ मैं. लोड हो रहा है. हाँ, हो गया. So यार, it's too long. I need to end the stream right now. ठीक है, तो I think that is for today. आज कुछ ज्यादा मेजर कुछ चीज की नहीं है. We will try to figure out something tomorrow. क्या होता है? चलो फिर मिलते हैं. बाय बाय.